What is up? What the fuck is up? God damn. Second night in a row. We might have to do this, you know? Yeah, we got a little stream going, you know. We're back on this Fishing Planet grind. You know how we do. You know what we do. And yeah. So yeah. They did. Okay, so I'm sorry. Just kind of zoned out for a sec. I was looking at something on my computer. So here we are. We're here. We out here. You know what it is. You know what to do. As you can see, we are sitting at the beautiful, absolutely phantasmic. Oh, that makes it a lot different. I just did a little tweaker. I did a little tweaker. That sounded weird. Did a little something with my mic, and it sounds a lot better, at least on my end. So I'm gonna leave it here. Now we are out in the Everglades, as you can see. I'm getting close to that level 33 mark. Probably should be there at this point. I've been playing this game for too long to not be. Oh, you know, we got our music rolling tonight. It is almost midnight, 12 o'clock. About 5 minutes, it'll be 12 o'clock. We'll be sitting, and oh man, we got some nice weather conditions. Forecast is the same as it was, so we're gonna go out there with this popper. Now, this has been my best, hands down, my best lure. Let me put the music. Let me put the sound on my headphones so I can kind of hear a little bit better. All right, this is a little more my speed. All right, we're here now. I've got the audio going through my headphones. And there we go. Just like that, we got a fish on. Nothing too special. This isn't going to be a super... I shouldn't say probably won't be a super exciting stream just because I'm grinding a lot right now. I'm just doing the stream to, if anyone wants some help with something, or I can't watch for long, I have to go to school. Yeah, man, you hit me up. You hit me up yesterday when you were in class. What the fuck? What time? What? How far ahead are you guys? Like 6 hours? Something like that? I don't know. What time is it right now for you, Interno? I'm just gonna call you FIFA. Interno is just, it's too much to say. Man, I'm ready to fuck it. It's 8. Okay, so you're about 8 hours ahead. You're 8 hours ahead of me. Okay. What did I say? 6? Cool. All right. Yeah, it's just about midnight. It's like 3 minutes till midnight. All right, this is a spot where I get a lot of hits on these fish. This 50 to 20 foot range right here. I try to make sure to get that pop really going because I usually will get a bite. As you can see now. Oh, there you go. Right at the end of it. And it looks like a toad. Hell yeah. There you go. It's one of my biggest largemouth I've caught on console, and I caught him fucking 15, 20 feet out. Damn, so there you go. But yeah, we are out here. I want to start playing some more Fortnite. I want to get a good Fortnite team together. I'm still learning, so I can't be too subjective about the team I'm playing with. But I know what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? I can't necessarily execute it, but I know what I'm supposed to execute. If that makes sense. But yeah, guys, these poppers, I love the topwater game, well, at least with the bass. I haven't really tried it with anything else, so that's fair. Can I be in the team? Hell yeah, you can, dude. I've got a couple boys that I play with from time to time, but I want some people that I can get, jump on a live stream. You got more wins than I do, man. I don't have 99 wins. I have fucking, well, shit, I don't even know. Single digit wins, but I play pretty recreationally in the sense that I've never really gotten into it. Like, I haven't learned how to build properly for myself, like for defense. So I'm still learning how to do that. But yeah, fuck yeah, you can play, of course. Oh, I just got a nibble. Damn it, get that slack out of there. Here we go. Keep this popping, and I just like to kind of give it a little flick and then let the line straighten up, and then flick it, and then do it again. That was a little too much. Oh, there we go. I'm good at building, but just not like on the fly. Like when we start getting shot, I start freaking out. Not freaking out, but you know what I'm saying. One thing that really has thrown me off is the different. They changed the building like mechanics. It's all different now, which I don't know. I'm learning it, so I'm starting to get more used to it. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it for a while. Damn, this popper is fucking killing it, guys. It has been ever since I started using it. But like I was playing this game earlier today, and it was sort of slamming them. Now this is a 16-pound setup, so unless it's a toad and a half, it's not gonna give us any struggles. So yeah, I freak out, but build it all around me at the same time. I like it, dude. I'm catching a lot of trophies with this fucking popper. Anybody that knows me could have guessed it. I am drinking some whiskey, of course. We're drinking some R&R again, and it's only 12 o'clock, so we've still got a bit of time to do this. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this for a sec. I got another one on. He's just coming in. Oh, gotta keep it tight. Decent fish. Pretty decent fish. I'll take a 3.9 all day. I think like 4 or 4.1 or 4.2, somewhere in there is where the threshold between regular and trophy. So I remember one time I caught a 4.5 pound rainbow trout in real life. That was a big hoss. I was happy with that one. Really not a hard fight, because I'm assuming the reason it wasn't a hard fight is because whoa, that hooked weird, guys. I'm assuming it wasn't a tough fight because it was probably one of those breeders, one of those big hosses that's just been sitting in the hatchery for years, and then they decided to dump him. Small fish. We're doing all right. We're already at 38 pounds. I was sitting for a while. As you can see, it's starting to get into the peak of the day. Around 3, 4, 5 o'clock is where it really will start hitting. We might not even make it that far. If we keep catching fish at this rate, we're not going to make it to 3 o'clock. Definitely not going to make it to 3 o'clock. So, yeah. Yeah, man. I haven't been working that much lately. I've just been going through some changes in my living situation. My dad is currently living with me, so it's just weird. I'm just not used to him being around a lot. He got laid off. They eliminated they got rid of his position at all the banks that he was. He worked at Bank of America, and his position that he had, they eliminated it. So like 30, 40, 50 people lost their jobs. Like in the state, and yeah, he got a nice severance package. He got a couple extra paychecks, and some money for it. But oh damn, he blew that up. Do you see that? But yeah, he wasn't working for shit. I don't know, not too long. Few months not working, and then he got a job, and now he works overnight, which I kind of love, just because he's been living here for a while, and I haven't really had a chance to have my own like alone time, you know, to just chill and fucking like do this stuff and talk out loud and just talk. Go for it, bro. Have a good day at school. Tune in a little later. I'm sure I'll be streaming. Shit, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Just with my dad living here, I haven't really had a chance to do a lot, actually. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to do that I was usually doing. Oh, another one hitting me up right about 40 feet. And another thing I know is you could just drag them along the top of the water. When they hit like that, if you keep your rod tip right up, they'll just drag across the top of the water, and you can just reel them right the fuck in. So yeah, I'm gonna pour myself a shot. Yeah, man, go ahead if you want. Tune in at school. Shit, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be streaming tomorrow. Well, I can't say that. If I do, it's gonna be a late one because I work tomorrow, and as you guys know, I'm a bartender. And I close tomorrow, so I'll be at work from like 12 to probably 1 or 2. Oh, all right. See how we just kind of were going straight and keeping it mean and honest? Now we're going to pop it right in this hot spot here that I usually get the majority of my fish. I probably have oh, there we go. I was going to say I probably have an 80% or so catch rate dragging from that lily pad to this dock. I caught a 7.9 pounder. Fucking popping it from that lily to this dock. Telling you guys this stuff, wow. This thing's definitely slammed it way harder than everything else. So that's a good sign. It's pulling drag a little bit more, so it feels like a much more decent fish than everything else I've been catching. So we will see. Again, this is a 16-pound setup, so even a 10-pound bass is going to be relatively easy to pull in. But as you can see, this thing's fighting a lot more than everything else was. Let me see if I can get this thing to pop up again, see if it's a bass or a snook. Oh, he's kind of coming in real close. Oh, it's a fucking toad. All right, we got a nice bass here, boys. Only a 7.2. He was fighting a lot better. And that dude just caught a 34-pound drum. I can't catch a drum that size. The biggest drum I've ever caught, I think, was like 17 pounds or something. Did you guys see how hard that thing fucking slammed it right when it hit the water? I used to always have a theory, like, I would let it hit the water, and I definitely do this in real life, but I'll let it hit the water, and then I'll let it sit for a sec, so that anything that it spooked can have a chance to reevaluate what happened. You know what I mean? So, but in this game, right when I cast it, I start reeling. Unless it's a sinking lure. Unless it's like a spoon or something with some weight to it, it's not going to float. If it's something that's going to float, I'm going to start reeling right away. Just because a lot of the times, all right, here we go. We're getting into this hot spot. Let's see if we can keep it going. Keep this popping action. From the lily to the lily. Right in this little channel. I don't know what the floor of this looks like. All right, guys. Looks like we overstayed our welcome in these lilies. So, yeah, there we go. Now, so this popper is obviously killing it. We will try. Let's switch it over to a different popper, I guess. So we're gonna try the silver one. We're also gonna try and check the difference between walkers and poppers. So this is a popper. These are both 3/4 ounce 4/0 hook poppers. The other one was a red with a yellow belly, or yellow with a red belly. No, it was with a yellow belly. And this one's just straight up silver. I haven't fished this a lot. It's really sunny out, so this is gonna give off a lot of light. But we'll see how it develops. Again, like I said, this not a smart move per se, because I was slamming them with that other one, so there's no reason to switch, except that I want to compare them. Now, the hard thing about comparing them is now I'm gonna have to fish this for a while if I want a good comparison, because one cast don't mean shit. Like the cast before this with the other popper. Oh, and there we go. Not a big guy, but we grabbed one right there. Okay. Wow, 4-3. So he slammed it and jumped, and we just pulled him right up. I'll take that fish all day. Bass and pike are hands down the best fish to catch for money. Hands the fuck on the ground, underneath the ground, digging in a hole. Hands down on the table, son. So yeah, we're gonna keep this popping action going a little bit. See if we can't grab something else on this silver popper, and then we're gonna switch it over. Okay, there we go. We're grabbing stuff on this popper, on the silver one too. And he was dragging. Now he got another water. Not a huge fish, but a good fish nonetheless. Like, I'll take this fish. 3.7, hell yeah. Okay, guys. So we're 2 for 2 with this one. Or excuse me, what, 2 for 3? We're gonna try these walkers now. These Texas Rangers. As you can see, they're ½ ounce, not quite as big. We have, it looks like a silverish color. Maybe that's some yellow on there. This definitely looks green and yellow. We're going to go with the green and yellow to start. Keep it nice and loud visually. Not going to get as much distance on this, but we should get enough. We're pretty close. I didn't see how far the other casts were. That was at 120 and it was almost at a max. Now, I think that's weird, and this is ignorance on my part. I do not know the difference between walking and popping. I thought walking was just like a steady retrieve over the top. And that popping was kind of doing this. But when I do the exact same thing with the two different, it's just like the name of the lure changes the technique. Now you can definitely see it's a lot more erratic on the surface. I want to get a frog. They have the frog lures now, the topwater frogs that I really want. So yeah, we're gonna. Man, I don't even want to use this. Like, we were slamming them. We're gonna keep it going though. We're gonna cast her again. We're gonna send this walker out, see if we can't get a fish on here. I'm gonna pour this shot that I've been talking about for fucking 15 minutes after I get this cast in. Let's get this guy in. Now it definitely looks like it's more erratic on the surface. Like the other one looked a lot more like it was just kind of hopping across. This one looks like it's going back and forth and kind of, you know what I mean? So maybe that's the difference. I'm not sure. Not 100%. I know I am going to get my fishing stuff ready tonight. I've been getting it kind of ready, but I'm going to get it like ready to go within the next couple days because we're going to have some really good weather soon. And, well, for our area, really good weather for me means 50 plus and sunny. So that's perfect fishing weather for me, especially because we're dealing with trout, so they're a little lethargic at this point. But yeah, let's see how big of bass jigs they got in here, because I definitely want to get a 1 ounce. So they have a couple here. They got a couple. They got a blue. They've got this white. Oh, this pumpkin I really want. These are all 1 ounces. Watermelon and pumpkin melon. I'm going to grab this pumpkin. I got these walkers out here, these ½ ounce walkers. I've got a couple night times right here, these nighttime guys that I honestly haven't tried them. I haven't fished at night on console yet, so this is still new to me. So I bought those ½ ounce 3/0 walkers. Could have bought this one for $5,000 though. I mean, they're expensive. What are we gonna do here? Green salad. Man, I really want to get both of these, but I don't know about them. The orange brown pepper. Let's just leave it for now. Let's keep fishing this. Not this, excuse me. We are gonna flip over to that fucking shit. You guys want to try a spinnerbait? Let's try a spinnerbait. Let's see what happens. I haven't fished a spinnerbait on this game in a very long time, and even in real life, I've never really had a lot of luck with these things, so I've never really enjoyed them. But I have heard that they're fucking sick, so we're gonna get our reel speed up a little bit. We're gonna kind of just do a steady retrieve right here, right through the middle of the water. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, let it sink a little, turn that speed up a little bit more, start reeling it up, bringing it right through the middle. And then once it gets about 80% of the way up, like that, boom, we're gonna lower that speed, let it sink a little bit, but still reel in. Now it's close enough to where, oh, there we go. At what, 25 feet or so? First cast with that spin bait, we caught almost a 4-pounder. So yeah, boom, bada bing, bada fuck yeah. So the spinnerbait works. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna try this crankbait because this is one of my go-tos. Maybe the spinnerbait's the money shot for the day. We don't know. We'll see. The popper, honest to God, was working better than all of this. So we're going to leave that in our arsenal. I still haven't taken this shot that I've been talking about for 6 months. So I'm going to, right now, I'm taking the cap off of the whiskey. I bought a half gallon because it's so much cheaper. Any of my fellow alcoholics know this. There we go. It's in the glass. Let's set that down. Cap it off, guys. Big breakthrough for me. Emotionally, as far as food goes. I found out that Taco Bell sells their fucking sauces at the store. I bought a fucking jar of Taco Bell hot sauce today, and not today, shit, it was like last week, and I had that on tacos today, and I'm fucking ecstatic. Holy shit. Taco Bell hot sauce? Are you kidding? I used to think that I loved, my favorite hot sauce to date is still Crystal, Louisiana. But, I think I'm a Taco Bell guy now. Like, next time I make an omelet, fuck Crystal, fuck Tapatio, fuck Tabasco, fuck all of that. I'm gonna throw some Taco Bell hot sauce on that bitch, see how that feels. It's gonna feel good. I think it's gonna taste fucking awesome. The only thing that I'm hesitant about is I've never had it on anything but a Taco Bell taco. A taco. It's the only thing I've ever had it on in my life. So we'll see. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, fuck, and a Taco Bell commercial just came on with those new nacho fries. Dude, I really want to try those. All right, so as you guys can see, definitely okay. And I spoke too soon. Little fish, so nothing to get excited about. 3-2, whatever. Fuck that fish. We're taking this crankbait off. We're going to throw on that popper, that red and yellow, with the yellow belly and the red top, because this thing was fucking slang. And we're gonna hopefully slam again. I'm going to take this shot real quick. Okay. One time for the boys in blue. Here we go. All right. Got that down. Holy shit. So we're going to get this popping going. Hopefully it's just as effective as it was about 20 minutes ago. Fuck, Ted. Hopefully we can get something in here. We're getting into the hot spot now. We're getting real close. Oh, he was on it. Did you see that? I'm going to let it sit for a sec. That dude was looking at it. I'm going to send it right out by these lilies. I'm going to bring it right back. Excuse me. That one did be dirty. I'm just casting it 60 feet out to these lily pads and bringing it back. Because this is my hot spot for these fish. Now that fish just pulled a little bit of drag on a 16 pound. So it's either a decent fish or it looks decent to me. Looks like a pretty good largemouth. Yeah, I'll take a 6 pounder. If it's over 4.5, 5 pounds, I'm psyched about it. And if you guys want, so I don't really have the software to do like traditional videos. Well, traditional in the sense of edited videos that are put up after the fact, kind of, you know what I mean? I like these because they're live and they're straightforward. And anyways, what I was going to get at is I'm going to start doing like tutorials, so to speak. Like I'm going to start making videos, but I'm going to be putting them up and they're only going to be 5-10 minutes. I'm just going to kind of do little tutorials on things. Also, I want your guys' opinions on things. So, like, if you guys, because last year I kind of knocked around the idea of bringing my camera fishing and putting up videos of us fishing. But I never really got a lot of response. I got one response from one person that said that they would love it, or a couple people that said they would love it. Nobody else said anything, so I didn't necessarily get bad responses. I just didn't get enough. I got 2 out of whoever watches my shit. And I know I know I ain't got a ton of shit out right now, but I'm going to be doing a lot more, and next year is going to be a lot better this year is going to be sick, because this year we're going to try to get to like 500 or 1,000 subscribers, something cool, a cool number. Oh, we just leveled up. About to unlock some shit. Looks like we got a casting rod or float rod. Got a couple new reels. Got some new line. It's probably 20 pound or 18 or something. A 10-aught hook. The fuck is that for? We got some new lures. We might have. Yeah, that's it. All right. So there we go. We'll fucking level up right there. That's what I'm talking about. So I've been kind of reckless with this shit. And yeah, I need to keep this going, keep the flow rolling. You know what I mean? And we're going to. I'm keeping it right by those lilies. Oh, just got blown up. Right at the edge of them. So we're going to kind of bring it this way and just keep popping it. Might get hit again. Might not. Alright, we'll send this right back out that way. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Yeah, my bae. Alright. You know, we sitting here, we out here getting our fish on. I've been going to this new spot lately that I really like. It's been a good time, so I've been enjoying it. I caught a trout doing it, which is a lot of just a little rainbow. He might even been like a little silver guy. Nothing special whatsoever. But it was fun. It was the first fish I've ever caught on an artificial lure, which I really enjoy. I really fucking one of the most underrated lures that I've ever used is a fucking artificial worm. Like you can buy little plastic slip packs of like 4 or 5 of them, and they look like night crawlers, like really thin ones. And they're soft plastic, and you just fucking like wacky rig it. Like I wacky rigged mine and just threw it on a hook, not a big hook at all, just set it in there with some scent on it, like crappie scent or something. And then I fucking put a bobber on it, and I just let it sit off of a dock. And my buddy and I were taking pictures, and then he was like, "Where'd your bobber go?" And I turned around and I could see it going down. I was like, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me?" And there was a fish all over it, like. And he didn't gut it either, thank God. It was a quick release. It was an easy quick release. He was on, and I saw that he was on. I reeled him in, got him out of the water. Grabbed the line. I was holding the line, and then he flipped off, and that was pretty much it. He just flipped off. It was a quick, easy release, which was awesome. Alright, there we go. At about 80 feet. Nothing special. At least it doesn't feel like anything too special, but we're gonna keep getting this. We're gonna get this guy in. He almost went over to the spot. There are a couple spots that if a fish brings you there, it's a nice one. Oh, this is a decent fish, actually. Yeah, 6-pounder? Come on now. I'll take that all day. I would love to get a 10 or 12 pounder right now. That's my biggest one, period, on here. I think it was a 12 something, and it was on computer. It was like a 12 flat, basically. And it was fucking it was a cool catch, and I caught it on like 10-pound. Like it was a little battle. This one, this is different. If I get a 12, 13-pound bass on here, it's gonna be it's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be easy to reel in, but it's not gonna be hard because this is a 16-pound rig. I think I have 6-pound. You know what's crazy to me? The line on this reel straight up looks like my braided line that I have on mine. And this is supposed to be fluorocarbon, and this looks like my braided line. It's green. That's about it, but yeah, it's green. So here we go. This is what you love. I'm almost at my limit. I have enough room for one more fish. I'll see how close we can get. Just got a nibble there. Just got a little nibble. I really want to, part of me really wants to go, like, God, I want to go fishing, like, tomorrow, but I work tomorrow. And it's supposed to be gorgeous. Popper is not working as efficiently as it was. It's still working well, but definitely not as good as it was. We were catching a fish every cast. Now it's a little more, not even. Shit, we're catching a fish almost every cast still, so it's not anything bad. One thing that I do find kind of weird, I don't like the right-hand reel. I thought I did. I'm not a fan of it. I have 2 of them. I have 2 bait casters that are right-handed reel. And I'm a righty for sure, but it doesn't translate. It doesn't translate at all. As you can see, we have caught our limit. We're looking all right. It's 2:28 p.m. I'm gonna take another shot, and I'm gonna grab a chew, and then I will be right back onto this mic. I just gotta check this out real quick. So I'm gonna set you down with the music. Where we at? Here it is. All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let the day go on. I'll look. I don't know. Maybe over here. This game is pretty damn pretty for it's fucking gorgeous. This game is beautiful. The rendering is kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes when you go like this, it'll kind of like block out. It's doing good right now, of course. One thing that's crazy to me is this is over half of my casting distance. It doesn't even look that far away. Like, how far is this? Yeah, it landed on the coast. But one thing that I always thought, when I got my, so mine are right-handed, and when I got them, I thought that I would like that. Because, I don't even know why. I never really thought about it, but like, I saw them always they would cast it and then hand it over to the other hand and then reel it after they closed the bail. And I thought that I liked it on the right side, but now because I could cast it with my right and then put it over and reel in with my right, and I was always thinking, like, I'm a right-hander, it'd be cooler. Honestly, I don't have to pass it over at all if it's a left-handed reel, because I can just hold it in my right, click it down, cast it out, and then just close it, and I'm ready, and I'm rolling. That's my biggest problem. I need to get that shit set up. I wish the reels that I had were interchangeable, but they're not. So yeah, I got a new pole. I got a new Abu Garcia bait caster. I need to put some new line on it. We'll get there. We'll be good. But I'm actually going to pull out my camera and do another video while we're doing this. I don't know if you'll see the other one on YouTube, or if you do, it won't be anytime soon, most likely. But I got a lot of fishing stuff I want to show, so yeah. So we're going to get that done. But before we get started on that, it's like, where do you go? It's like in real life, I would cast so much shit right in here. It would be fucking, like, perfect. Like shit, you know what? I'm gonna do a cast right over here. Just get it out. There we go. Pop it on over here. 50 feet out. That's a no-go. But you know what I'm saying? If I had float tackle or something like that, I would definitely fucking throw it right over here. Now, obviously, if you're trying to farm if you're trying to make some money, this is definitely the best way to make money, especially if you've got a premium account. Like I'm usually pretty broke, but I still can get my premium. Right in between these lily pads. Shoot it down here. Crankbaits are your best bet. At least that's what they are for me usually. Like 9 times out of 10, a crankbait's gonna grab them. I'm starting to figure out, though, that these poppers, I mean, damn, I'm catching a lot of fish on. Like I said, like I'm over my limit right now. I would be fucking livid if I caught a PB right now. But we'll see what happens. Probably won't catch anything too cool. You know, we're kind of sitting in the heat of the day, 73 degrees out, so they're kind of hiding, but they're kind of not. You know what I mean? They're kind of looking for something to eat. So yeah, we're gonna keep this popping going. I have to skip the day, obviously, because we are a bit too far, I should say. But I've got too much fish. I got too much fish in my shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip it. So we're going to go here. We're going to skip forward to the next morning at 5 a.m. and extend our stay so we can get a fucking full net again. Now, granted, I got a small fish net right now. As you can see, I'm sitting at 111 pounds, and I'm over. Now, that is the benefit right there of having premium. Look at how much more XP and cash I would have gotten. Like 150%. Looks like somebody just walked up on us. This guy. What's this guy rocking? He's got a bait caster. He's fishing with a bass jig, which is always cool to fish with. If I'm being honest, I love the bass jigs. As you can see, it's the same forecast today as well. We are going to be rocking it. So we're going to go over here. We got a lot of the same weather, man. A lot of the same weather. So we're just gonna kind of keep it as is. It's fucking beautiful morning. Holy shit, this makes me want to go fishing. We got this dude fishing right out here. He's got a bait caster, so I'm assuming that he's reeling. He's either snagged or he's got a fish on. I'm gonna flip to this bass jig. It's too hot, but it's heavier. So we'll see what this thing does. I have a shot poured, by the way. I'm getting ready to take it. I just need to check out. I want to see this real quick. I want to see how this works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send it this way. Full speed, full power. Send her. She's sinking. She's on the ground. She's an ounce. Bring this in. Thumb to go back on line up against time to taste the air. What? Sorry, what'd you say? Thumb to go back on line up against time. I'm not sure what you're saying, man. Yeah, we're gonna get that twitching going. That's what works for me. I don't know what you said, Jasper. I'm not completely understanding what your sentence means. Thumb to go back on, line up against time to taste the air. Oh, that's all I'm getting out of it. So this used to be a twitching technique. It's trying to be. It's still trying to twitch. There we go. We're getting a little bit of twitch in action. They're not digging the bass jig. I got one nibble on it back where I cast it at, but nothing bit it. I'm gonna go back to the popper. The popper has been working a lot. Jasper, man, what'd you say? What does that sentence mean? Break it up into multiple comments so I can see what you actually meant to say, because I'm not 100% sure what you were saying. My reel's starting to lose its durability a little bit. The rod's losing its durability. The line is fine. All right, so it's looking like we might just be popping today. Because we are, as you can see, we're hitting them. We are fucking hitting these poppers like it's fucking nothing. This is insane, guys. It's very rare to have days like this where you can just catch everything on the same fucking lure. We're catching bass all day on this popper right now, and I like it. On Saturday, as follows, from experience with Ps4. It sounds like you're doing something that my buddy and I do sometimes on Rocket League. So if you are, kudos to you. If you're not, I don't know what you're saying. And if you're trying to say something serious, I apologize that I don't understand what you're trying to say. But my buddy and I will, on Ps4, we'll put in on Rocket League, we'll score a goal, and then we'll type in a certain word, and then we'll just start going off of the suggestions, and we'll just do one word every time. We'll just do the first word after each one, and we'll just press like X. We'll just spam it, so it'll just be random ass fucking sentences, kind of like what this sounds like right now. On Saturday, as follows, from experience with Ps4, like ours. It's like right now, actually. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pull up the chat. I'm gonna hit to message. I'm gonna type in from. Wait, what's the first one on yours? On. So we're going to go on. We'll hit on. On YouTube, watch it so I can talk to Real in the stream. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're doing that. Which is hilarious if you are. If you're not and you're actually trying to ask me a question or something, you got it. What? What are you... I'm sorry, what are you saying? What do you mean? I got it. I'm confused, dude. I'm super confused. So that's what you're doing? Is that what you mean you got it? Like that is what you're doing? Because that would make a lot more sense. It would make a lot more sense than what's going on right now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what he says. Thumb to go back on lineup against time to taste the air. Ow. On Saturday as follows from experience with Ps4. You got it. Oh, dude, 26 feet. Watch, it's going to be a trophy. No, it's not. It's too small to be a trophy, but you know what I'm saying. There are so many fish you can catch. Don't just reel it in. I'm a sucker, especially on this game. I'm more so a sucker in this game for it than in real life. But, like, everybody's casting for a certain spot because they saw certain activity or something that they're liking. Just because you get past that spot during your cast, don't just fucking reel it in. You know what I'm saying? Yo through Yindi. I respect it, sir. I respect it big time. Yo Tao Yin Tao. I'm hearing noises. It's 5:25 in the morning. Do you know how fun it would be to be up this early fishing? It's one thing that I love about camping is your clock is fucked. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what time it is. Especially if you're drinking, like me and my buddies do. We'll fucking sit and drink and, you know, we'll do our thing. Ah, dude, I love the little... Oh. What we got over here? We got a gentleman. We got a couple people over here. Okay. What was I saying? What the fuck was I saying? I know I have a shot to take sitting right next to me. I'm just kind of not 100% sure if I want to yet. Man, I've been drinking all night. Well, quite a bit. Like, I bought a half gallon of whiskey yesterday. And right now it is not, like, maybe a third of the way full. I've been drinking too much lately, guys. Way too much. I need to cut back. I need to talk to people, like, on here. Like, I talk to people, obviously, but what I mean by that is, like, I need to have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like fishing. And it's coming up, boys. It's fucking coming up. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make this cast, probably a couple more, realistically. I'm going to take this shot. I'm going to go check my fishing shit and smoke a cigarette. And then... Oh, yeah, we're using a crankbait. And then I'll be back on. I'm not cutting the stream or anything because it's only been going for 46 minutes and it's not even 1 o'clock, which is weird for me as of yesterday because I know I used to do a lot of my streams in the daytime, like noonish, noon to not now, you know, somewhere in between that. And now I'm like, you know, now we're like, hey, we gotta take care of this. No fucking bites. Same one. Okay. Same shit. So what do we want to do here? What do we want to fish with? What are we thinking? Part of me wants to... What's up, Echo? How you doing, sir? It's been a while. It's been a while since I played this game. Let's get the bass jigs going. Let's fuck with these jigs. Whoa, game's being weird. All right, we're back. We're back in action. Let's turn the speed up to 3. Send this fucker out there. You're good. God, you're good, man. What you been up to? What you been doing? And now we're just gonna kind of... Well, it's called a lift drop now. And the physics make it react a little different, but we're going to basically do the same thing. I don't give a fuck how old you are. I call people sir. That's what I do. I call my fucking brother sir. He's 13 years old, 14 years old. I don't give a fuck how old you are. It's a respect thing, man. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know. As far as I've been taught, if I got no reason to not like you or not respect you, then I'm going to do that. A lot of work and study and late night gaming. Hey, man. Where you at again? I know I got a couple people that I talk to regularly. One of them is a few of them are in the UK. I got one that's in Australia. Where are you at again? That's all I'm getting at. I don't remember. India. That's right. So what time is it for you right now? I was just talking to one of my buddies in here actually during this stream. He's in the UK. They're 8 hours ahead of me. So right now, for me, it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it's a little, 2:11 p.m. So you're at 13. Wait, it's 2:11 right now? So take it back. So it'll be 12:30 to 2. So what? So it's 12:40 right now ish. So yeah, 13. There it is. That's the number I was thinking of. That's the number I was looking for. Fuck these bash chicks. Let's go back to the poppers. I need to take this shot, guys. All right, I'm gonna do this cast. I got some. Oh man. Damn, you blew it up. God, I want this real in real life. Get it? No. What part of India are you in, man? Where you at? Actually, yeah. Where you at? What you doing? What part of India you be at? Obviously, as you can tell from my voice and accent, I'm from the United States. West Coast. Can people, I'm curious, can you tell a difference? Like, can foreigners tell a difference between our accents? You know what I mean? Because, like, for somebody that grows up on the West Coast, you hear somebody talk from the East Coast, like from Boston or Philadelphia or New York or something, and you're like, what the fuck is he saying? And I can only imagine it's the same for anybody that doesn't sound like I do, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, I guess that's what I'm asking. It's like, can you come, like, can you speak to a guy from Boston and a guy from California, and does it sound different? Or does it sound the same because we're speaking the same language? Yeah. I feel that. Boston, you know, it's fucking horrible. It's horrible. Fuck you. You don't know nothing about nothing. Shit, I don't know. That's terrible. Like I said, I've been drinking. But, I'm reeling this in way too fast. Let me turn that down a little bit. I can speak with every guy, but can tell the difference. You can tell the difference between where we're from in the U.S.? That's amazing, man. Like, I talk to French guys, too. Yeah, no. I'm obviously. But I'm saying, can you tell the difference between somebody that's from the west side of the United States and somebody from the east side of the United States? Yeah? That's cool, because I've never thought about that before. I can't distinguish, like, I don't know what a good example is. Like, if an Asian man was talking to me and had a strong Asian accent, I would not know. It doesn't have to be an Asian man. Somebody with this is taught, like, formally, like, they speak an Asian language, but they would say something with their accent, and I guess it's like, I couldn't tell if it was, like, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference in accents between, like, Chinese and Japanese and Korean. You know what I mean? All I would be able to know is that you're Asian, which is gonna probably sound super racist or some shit to some people, but anybody that's actually listening to what I'm saying can understand what I'm saying. And that's, I guess, what I'm asking you. You know? Yeah. You can, I know. I'm just rambling at this point. Because I'm trying to make it clear what I'm asking so nobody thinks I'm a fucking racist person or something stupid. Shit, if I was racist, you would know at this point, probably. I'm assuming racist people come off as racist 24/7. I'm assuming a lot of stuff, though, you know? A lot of stuff that I don't know anything about. So yeah, alright. Here we go. Asian accent is like between high and low pitch, but it's a bit lighter. Between high and low pitch, but it's a bit lighter. Japanese is high pitched. So Chinese is more of a low pitched tone than Japanese. See, I'm learning shit. Asian accent is like between high and low pitch, but it's a bit lighter. Korean is like American, but a bit messed up. Okay, so it's the same. So it's not high or low. It's just broken a little bit. In broken English, you know what I'm saying? And Chinese is low and Japanese is high pitched. Squeak. Okay. I feel it. Low pitch is fucked up puberty. Okay. So then what do we sound like? Are we like, am I high pitched or low pitched, or am I fucked up puberty, or am I a squeak? Like, now I'm just curious. Like, what do you think about American accents? That's funny. American accent is deeper, but a bit tongue twisty-ish. Like, you mean with the slang you mean the slang? Like, it's a bit tongue twisty, or just in general? Because I always wonder, like, because it's obviously the same to somebody that speaks a different language as it is to me hearing a foreign language. Like, somebody that speaks Chinese and then hears American for the first time, it's as fucked up to them as it is to me when I hear a foreign language that I have no idea what they're saying. You know what I mean? So, it's like, I always wonder, I don't know how to put it, like, it's a universal, like, language is universal, obviously, because somebody that has never spoken English in their life and is learning it, and somebody that has never spoken, we'll say, Chinese in their life and is learning it, but they're an English person, they speak English. To them, like for me, I'll hear a word that means something. If you hear a French guy, but at the same time for French peeps it's totally normal, right? That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Like for me, somebody will say like, fuck, like what's an example? Like when I was learning Spanish in high school, there were a lot of times where my teacher would say oh, perfect example actually. There was a phrase, "¿Qué pasa, güey?" which she said it's basically like saying, "What's up, bro?" in American, or English. But to them, it was translated as something totally different. So I would always think, like, does that mean that to them, like, when they say "Que pasa, güey," does that mean "What's up, bro?" or "What's up, dude?" Or does that to them mean something very literal? Ever heard Indian accent? Trust me, your ears will bleed. Yes, I have, actually. Oh, hell yeah, I have. My dad's really good friend, Fahad, is from India. And he's fucking, I love the man. He's awesome. Really good guy. Really cool guy. Que pasa, it's like, let me type it out. I think it's, I don't remember how way was spelled, but it was que pasa. I don't remember how way, que pasa, way. Or hombre, I think that's bro. Okay, so here you go. I just typed in "Que pasa, güey," and it says "güey" is a word used that means different things. When you say it in a nice way, it means buddy, but when you try to offend someone, it means jackass. So you know what I mean? So it's so different for us because we have not for us. This sounds ridiculous, but you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'll say buddy or jackass when I want to mean that, and then it's like with Spanish, it's like, you gotta guess, or it just depends on the context of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's fucking weird. I feel like, and it's my ignorance speaking on this because I just don't. Yeah, exactly, a double meaning. It depends on the context of the conversation that you're having. It's like, and it's why and this is probably my ignorance speaking because I guarantee I'm willing to bet that there is two different words that mean bro and jackass. Like, you don't just have one word that you can say and the person has to understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's very black and white with us. It's very, you say something, that's what it is. Like, we're weird. We spell things differently even if they're the same word. Like, in Hindi we have a word call or cal, and it's like defines yesterday and tomorrow. So you would, so I'll see you today. I'll see you. So like, if you said, so how would you say I'll see you tomorrow versus I saw you? So if I have to say tomorrow, I say cal. Okay, what if you have to say yesterday? This is crazy. See, this is what my streams turn into. We're just talking now. I'd have to say, if I have to say yesterday, I say okay, so then is it the same thing? Like, it just depends on the context of what you're saying? You guys just have to know that, or I'm assuming it's the same? Because, like, for us, we have... See, this is what weirds me out, is, like, in America, for English, we'll say just yesterday or tomorrow. It's not like a word that somebody has to call... I don't know how to pronounce these things, but... Okay, so then what's... I saw you yesterday. How would that be said then? And that second word after call or I saw you. Yeah, man, this is, see, dude, this would be cool to learn, but yeah, I don't know how to pronounce those. I'm sure I'm pronouncing the first word wrong every single time I say it, so I kind of just want to stop. Who is this? I don't know who this is. Who dis? I'll hit him with the classic. Who dis? Hello from Canada. What's up, Canada? The, not gee. The, or what? Like the? Like the? And is the middle word mile? The. That to me is the. Or the. Or the. Or something. I think that's the. They. They? A? Is it A? Or they? TH to me is th. Like the. They. They, a, god damn it. This is gonna frustrate me because I don't know and I want to know. I'm just gonna get so deep into this and want to know. THI plus. So THI to me is either thigh, or thee plus an A. So like thigh, or Thea? Is that what it is? Or TA? TA. What? Man, this is... Also, to the man that said, what up from Canada? What is up from Washington? From the United States. I'm right below you, buddy. Where you at in Canada? What part of Canada you at? Because I'm actually going to Canada very soon with a cool lady. With a very cool lady. Google how to pronounce it. The in Hindi. Let me Google it right now. How to pronounce the Hindi. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. This is, huh?
The first word, airy. Airy in Hindi we say havada, right? Havada. Always try to learn from Devnath.
I'm trying to find it. It's not working. I can't find it anywhere. Shit, I don't know, man. Saskatchewan? This is fucked up. It's That's funny as shit. Let's get down here. Leave it. Wait, leave it. Leave what? Wait, leave what? No, I'm confused. Uh-oh. You got it. Dude, Saskatchewan. Fuck yeah, bro. You fucking do the, I just want to know. This is ridiculous. I heard it. Pay? Tay? It sounded like pay or tay to me. Which is probably me being ignorant and stupid again, but okay, let's take this fucking shot, guys. Oh, this is a big one. Alright, hold on. Let me set you down for this. I gotta set down the mic for this, boys. Nice to meet you too, sir. We are back. This guy's talking shit because he caught a 7.5-pound largemouth. That's cute. It's a good fish, but turn that down a little bit, get this ready to go. What is it? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. So we are going to be out here. That was sitting for a long time. Hopefully we can get some in our hot spot right here. It's 7:30 in the morning. It's not even... Alright. It's not even a good time to fish, but we got one. 4-pounder. Nothing special, but we'll take it. Hell yeah, we will. This popper, dude. I'm living by this popper the last few days. It's been doing wonders for us, man. I let it hit the water and I go for it. I caught a 7.9 with it. I caught a few 7s with it. I've caught a couple. I've caught a lot. I've caught a lot with this thing. This thing is really. Oh, I just got a bite too. Why do you suddenly disappear? I went to smoke a cigarette real quick. That was my bad. Well, it wasn't my bad, but yeah, that's what it was. And I was outside smoking, and I had my phone, so I pulled up the stream. I'm going to see if I could join your game. Do you got Everglades unlocked, sir? Oh, if you do, then there should be no problem. So we were getting a couple bites, so we're gonna keep this going. I'm kind of frustrated that the new update with the physics, it's not new. It's relatively new for console still. But it eliminates a lot of the thank you for following, sir. I got a new did you send me a friend request, by the way? I was outside, so if you did, let me check. I have 2. Yes, sir. From Zombie. I'll accept that. Yeah, I'll accept that too. Whatever. I'm accepting some stuff. Alright, we out here. We're back on air. We're back. 4-7. I've got this unlocked. Alright, yeah then. Dude, totally. Jump in here if you can. This guy's talking crap. Go for it, Echo. Go for it, sir. I will be here. And I forgot, who was it that said don't call them sir because they are 17 years old? Was that Echo? Or I think it was Echo. There we go. I'm just going to reel this in. Just a steady reel in while I'm looking to see who said this. But basically, yeah, Echo. So you're saying you don't have to call me sir, I'm only 17? Man, how the fuck old do you guys think I am? You think I'm 17 or 18 years old? I have no idea. I'm not much older. I'm just curious what you guys think. Oh, we got a nice little nibble there. Echo City's coming back. Douglas Carroll, you still in here? I'm finishing the night on the planet. I just got me some fucking tang. Now I'm finishing the night on the planet. Yes. Hell yeah. I like that guy. He's funny. They're not biting as much on the popper, so it might be time to switch up the lure. It's also a pretty chill spot. Okay, right as I said that. we get something coming in. So we're gonna keep it coming in. Man, this would be such a cool reel to have in real life. I'm off to bed. Gotta work in 4 hours. I work tomorrow at... Shit, what time do I work at? Let's throw a crank on. A little crankbait. I work at... 3 o'clock? 2 o'clock? And it is 1:15 in the morning, so I'm not in any hurry. Yeah. Sorry, friend, I don't have enough money to join. It's alright, man. It's okay, Douglas. Where are you fishing at? How much money you got enough, like, how much, you know what I mean? Where are you fishing? Because depending on that, I might be able to help you with techniques to get enough money to come through. I do love fishing with friends, man. It's one of my favorite things to do. I fucking love going to the lake with some beers. It's 3:15 and you're Saskatchewan. That sounds about right. You're 2 hours ahead of me. Dude, I actually, I'm going to Canada very soon with a pretty lady for vacation. And it's going to be fucking sick. We're going to Whistler, where I'm assuming anybody in Canada knows what Whistler is, because pretty much everybody knows what Whistler in Canada is. A buddy of mine has a timeshare there, and he was saying he's not using it this year at all. And I said, hey, can I use it? I got somebody I want to go with. And he said, yeah, fuck yeah. So it's a 2-week stay in Whistler. I'm fucking hype. I'm going to definitely bring my fishing gear, just because if there is any water around, I'm going for it. It's obviously the crankbait's not working. That popper wasn't working at all. Not doing good. It's fucking cold here. How cold is it? Because it's pretty fucking cold here too. It's in the 30s right now, so it's not retarded. Like 30s. If it's 32 plus here, we're happy. It's a nice temperature. If it's 32 plus, I'm happy. If it gets down to like under that, like if it's 40 plus, I have zero complaints. If it gets down to the 30s, I'm kind of like, it's cold. And if it gets colder than that, if it gets down into the 20s and the teens and that kind of shit, which it does, I'm frustrated. I'm fucking cold. That's when it gets cold. But then, like I was saying earlier, because I'm from the Northwest, so we get those. That's what I'm trying right now. I'm using a crankbait right now. It's not working. I've got a 3-foot crankbait. Nothing happening. And I would love to use this red one, this 6-footer, but when they did the update, it changed the depth of lakes. I used to use this. I'll just throw this out real quick. Maybe, I doubt it, but if the developers ever stumble across anything like this, I just want to put this out there. I used to use this bait down this channel all day, every day, and it would sit pretty much not even pretty much, it would sit in the middle of the fucking lake. If you watch my old videos, I'm pretty sure I have a couple that are here, and you can see it. Now, this bait is rendered useless, because if I reel it steady, it goes straight to the ground. Spinnerbait coming up. Now, I guess the only way to keep this off the ground is to let it float up a little bit and then reel it back. It's weird, though. I don't know if I like it. I'm just going to keep it in the middle and see what happens. I love the spinnerbaits. Don't get me wrong on that. A beautiful day here is -20. Are you serious? Like, that's really? Like, that's warm for you guys? Is that wind chill, or is that just fucking temperature? Cause damn, that's cold. We're cold usually, so I can fucking respect -20. That shit Man. Like, it's snowing outside right now. Which I'm sure is nothing new to you guys. Fucking Canada is a snowy area. No wind. It's just fucking, it's so, like, like, what's the temperature right now? We're gonna throw the spinnerbait, by the way, because you brought it up. We're gonna throw this guy out there. But, like, how cold is it right now? And you said it's 3:15 in the morning? So, yeah. What's your temperature looking like? I used to do a lot of the stop and go. We haven't had lots of snow this year. We haven't had a lot. We got hit for a second, and we got to a point where we had couple feet of snow on the ground, but it was mild. Like, we got hit for a second, and then that was it. Like, we've been hit relatively hard before. Like, for me, shit, I'll just be straight up. Like, the hardest that I've ever been hit with snow. Right now, it's negative 32. Holy shit. Yeah, that's fucking cold. That's really fucking cold. Like 20 degrees is really cold. Fucking negative 32? That's freezing, dude. Oh my god. Shit. Like, I like to think that I could deal with it, but damn, man. That's some fucking... Holy shit, that's a monster. Oh my god. Alright, so we're not getting a whole lot going on. I still hate this right thumbstick sensitivity. Look at how slow I move. Right to left is good. Like, fine. I can deal with it. But the up and down movement is so... Oh, he's asking what he's using to try and get these uniques. It's different in Alberta and BC. BC, I've been. I live relatively close to BC. Like, when I went to my buddy's cabin, there was a British Columbia sign driving there that was like 45 miles or something. Because he lives right north of where I live. He lives right on the southern, like, southwest border, I should say. You're in Canada, so I'm sure you might be somewhat familiar with the U.S. I guess I'm just assuming that because you're right on top of us. But Washington State is fucking the top of the U.S., top northwest corner, and yeah, we get really close. So yeah. One thing, damn, that blew it up right away. She lives in, my friend with the cabin lives in, what's it called? Orient, Washington, I believe. I'm in Spokane, Washington, which is nothing, pretty much. That's pretty much where the sentence is. It's nothing. Spokane ain't great. Man, this really, really makes me want to go fish. I love fishing. I like going, like, fucking all day. Like, it don't matter to me what the fucking, like, if the weather's cool, I'm cool. You know what I mean? If it's ready to go, I'm ready to go. I love fishing for, what do you guys fish for? Like, what do you fish for up in Canada and Saskatchewan? What do you fucking, I'm assuming there's some trout because it's cold. I'm assuming you guys got trout up there. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm not super knowledgeable about it necessarily, but I'm I'm always down to learn, man. I'm always down to learn some new stuff about fish. This looks like a 5-6 pounder. Yeah, 5.2. I'll take that. But yeah, so this obviously this bait is not working great. We're gonna go to this. We're gonna keep it because the forecast is not even close to the pops. Close to the top. Pike and walleye, dude, man. I've gone pike fishing quite a few times. I've never caught one. I've never gone walleye fishing. I've never fished in a body of water where there are walleye available. So that's not, I'm not going to say that's my bad, but you know what I mean? Now I have, shit, as I'm looking at it, man, I have a tattoo on my left arm of a fly fishing rod and reel. It's not even close to being done yet. It's close. I've got a couple more hours, but I got some more to do, and I need to do it because I'm fucking. It's a badass tattoo, but it looks weird unfinished. It looks kind of weird. I like it a lot. I like having something down here. If that makes any sense. Like people, if you have tattoos on your arm, you might kind of understand what I'm saying. But like, just. It was this guy that he laid out the format on my arm, and he was like, all right, go do what you gotta do real quick. I gotta get my ink set up. I gotta get my needle set up. And he's like, you can run to the store, grab some cigarettes, which is what I needed to do. So I ran to the store, grabbed some cigarettes, and he let the layout set on my arm, and he was like, see how it feels, see how it looks. And I never really understood, like, this is fucking permanent. Like, it is what it is. You can't scratch it off. I mean, I'm sure you could at some point, but you know what I mean? It's fucking there. And I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. Now back to what we were saying. What we were talking about, what you fish for. What do you use for pike? A 28-pound pike? Dude, my buddy Jordan landed a. I'm not sure how heavy it was. It was a 49-inch muskie. So I gotta imagine it was 30 pounds ish, something around there. Actually, muskie is the biggest fish that I've ever caught on this game. It was 42 pounds. And I caught it on a 16-pound rig, so it took 25 fucking hours to reel in. But, yeah, no, dude, whenever I go out, 2 weeks ago, he caught a 28-pound pike. In this, what, was he fucking ice fishing? How was he fishing? Because if it's negative 32 degrees, I've got to imagine that the fish are a little lethargic. Even fucking where I'm from, right now the fish are super lethargic, and it's in, like I said, it's been in the 30s, 40s. So these fish are fucking cold, and they're not moving around a lot. But fuck, man, how was he fishing? Was he doing ice fishing? Was he just jigging a little guy? Like yeah, ice fishing. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no fucking way he was throwing like a crankbait or something and pulling in pike right now. That being said, who the fuck knows? Like I said, I've never caught a pike. I don't know how to fish for him properly. My buddy always told me to use topwater baits and just reel it in kind of quick. That's how he catches them. I've never had any luck doing that. His cabin is like the sickest place ever to fish because you walk right out on the dock and you just throw it right out there and you're fishing. Like, I fucking love fishing. It's so awesome. I wish I lived by a body of water, like closer to me, like 5-10 minutes away. The closest body of water that I can fish at, like legit fish at, is 20-30 minutes away, which isn't bad at all. Like, I love it. Little ice hut, dude. Fuck yeah. I've never gone ice fishing before. I really want to. I really want to, but I don't know anything about it, and I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Again, let me take this shot real quick because I need to take this shot real quick. God damn, dude, Douglas. One of these times, maybe when I come up to Canada or when I'm close, we're gonna have to meet halfway or something. Go fishing. How old are you, Douglas? You're in Saskatchewan. You're a fisherman, it sounds like. How old are you? Maybe we could meet up and go fishing sometime because I live very close to Canada, and I really want to fish. I'm 10 minutes away from fishing. I don't know where that is. Oh, you're 10 minutes from a fishing lake, like a lake you can go fish at? That's badass. That's really badass. I wish that I was 10 minutes away from a lake. I was just thinking about it, too. Like, realistically, I've got a lake that's 15, 20 minutes away, but it's always really busy, and I don't have a boat. 35? All right, sir. Cool. I'm glad just... Usually the people that I'm talking to on here about this stuff are like 16, 17-ish. I'm not a lot older. I'm only holy shit, where's I going? Oh, I'm only 24. So, I'm not, you know, but I don't know, it's different. Dude, that's fucking sick. That's cool. I want to go up north to Canada and fucking get some fishing going on. I've never fished it. This is your son's account? That's cool, man. That's super cool. How old's your son? You're 35. Shit, when my dad was 35, I was 10. So, yeah, that's how old I was. But we're fucking... Oh, God, guys, I didn't even bring this up yet real quick. Andrew, nice to meet you, sir. Maybe we could fish sometime in the future. That'd be a lot of fun. I'm doing a trip up to Whistler soon. And maybe somewhere in there we could meet up and fucking fish or something. What baits and lures do you use for pike, man? I'm curious. Son is 10? Yeah, there you go. I was 10 years... that's hilarious. Same fucking vibe. Andrew, nice to meet you, man. I'm glad that we got a fisherman in here. Somebody... I mean, I guess obviously anybody that's going to be watching this could be a fisherman, but... Yeah. So, it looks like 2 hours of streaming has been happening? That's what this is saying? That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize it was that long. I just kind of started rambling like I do. Started getting my fucking... Minos? Sorry. Minnows, man. I've never, are you guys allowed to use live bait in Canada? We're not allowed to in the state that I live in. We are not allowed to use live bait, which is frustrating as fuck. One thing that's super fucked up, but it was kind of hilarious when it happened. My buddy and I were fishing, and he was like using a little crankbait or something. Catches a bluegill, pulls it up, and he's like, "No live bait, my ass." And then he puts it behind his back, doesn't take the fish off at all, just puts it behind his back and casts this bluegill out into the fucking lake. It was terrible. It was not cool, but it was fucking funny. Like, I was laughing my ass off. Oh God, it was ridiculous. But yeah, so that was that. I mean, he used live bait for a second, which was ridiculous. But it was what it was, you know. And yeah, he didn't catch anything. Obviously, he shit. What did he do? Yo, CIA, what's cooking, my sir? We're just talking about some fishing. How come you ain't fishing? I'm actually getting ready to take this fucking shot, but I've just been sitting here for a second talking to this man, Andrew, my guy Andrew from fucking Canada. We've been talking about some fishing shit. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take this shot. I really need to. I know I've said this like 100 times, but I'm gonna try and fucking take this shot. And let's see if this is gonna work properly. My mic is a little loose. This mic ain't doing great health wise, but fuck it. We'll get a new one at some point. No live bait, but everywhere else you can. Yep, that's pretty much how it feels here. We got zero. We're not allowed to use live bait, but everywhere else in the fucking country, it feels like you can use live bait all day. Yeah, I'm actually just updating this game now. I haven't played in so long, I forgot everything. Dude, right? I just hopped on yesterday for the first time in a long time. And it was weird. It was really weird. I'm going to take this shot real quick. Cheers, boys. To anybody that's having a sip of anything to drink, or even if you're not, cheers, guys. Have a good day today. If it's the morning. If it's the nighttime, I hope you had a good day today. That's that. Cheers, boys. To honor. To get honor. If you can't come in her, come honor. Let's go, boys. One time. Go, Cougs. All right, we got that in. Now we're chilling. God damn. So this popper was working awesome for us the other day. So I want to keep it going. Curious, guys, if I started doing because it's getting into fishing season. If I started doing videos with real life shit like me fishing and all that, would y'all be interested at all? Like, would that be something you guys would watch? I've been putting up a lot of random videos. Damn. So, to Douglas, you have almost all the maps. I have almost all the maps. You got enough money to fish them? B, CIA. That's dope. What kind of lures and baits are they? Andrew's gonna watch. That'd be cool. Or I knew who else would watch, but not a huge deal. Yeah, we're gonna throw this guy back out there because it's starting to hit as it's getting a little warmer. Yeah, no, I go to. So there's one lake I go to. All right, sounds good. CIA, let me know. Andrew, well, anybody. So there's a couple lakes I go to. The one I go to is called Liberty Lake. It's got a full fucking like drive-in or driveway down to the fucking boat launch. It's like super residential. It's right around a bunch of houses. It's kind of like a private lake. There's a lot of property around it. There's one spot I really want to go to where I'd watch live fishing with like a head cam or something would be nice. I don't have a head cam. It would probably be more like, and I need to get something either for my head or for my chest. I've seen those harnesses where you could put a camera on your chest, and I have a GoPro. Gets really good footage, and so I want to get something like that. And there was a spot that you could hike to that was like a little pond in between a waterfall and another waterfall. Are we able to chat on the headset? The only way we'd be able to chat on the headset is if you had a headset and were on PlayStation and invited me to a party, which honestly seems like a lot of work right now. I'm down to keep doing this, but I can't jump into a party real quick, otherwise it'll pop me out of this, and yeah, don't want to do that right now. So, we're going to keep doing this for now, but I can fucking help you out with any questions you got or anything like that. This popper's not working as great as it was. That being said, it's only 9:22 in the morning. Ain't nothing special going on here. So, yeah. Hopefully, alright, there we go. There we go. It's been a while. We were slamming them earlier, and now it's been a minute since we caught anything. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Nothing, essentially. Popper's working okay. Let's flip over to no, but I don't want to switch anything because we're not even at a good time of fishing yet. You know what I mean? Let's go to noon. Just flip it up to noon real quick. There we go. It's noon o'clock. All right, let's bring it back. But yeah, no, I've been doing a lot more. I've been getting ready for fishing, man. It's that time of year. It's almost time. And I'm fucking so fucking ready to do this. Like, I'm so ready to fish. I was gonna go fishing last week, but my buddy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna change my timing belt, and then we can go fishing." And I was like, "Hell yeah, sounds good." And then it ended up being his water pump, not his timing belt. So we didn't go fishing because he couldn't drive his truck for a day. And yeah, we didn't go. We fucking chilled. Well, the 2TLCs made it take me like half a minute to scroll down my home inventory, so I have a lot of different lures. I don't know what the VBO casters. The lake I fish at is Fishing Lake. It's called Fishing Lake. That's what it's actually called. That's cool. I mean, fuck. I was gonna say the biggest fish I caught was a 4.5 pound rainbow trout, but just all in all, the biggest fish that I've ever caught was a fucking it was a shark. When I went fish with my dad, my uncle, and my grandpa, or I guess my great uncle, I guess is what it would be. It's definitely not my grandpa. My great uncle went fishing with him and my dad and somebody else in Florida. We went deep sea fishing. We were like 40 miles off the coast we were fishing for grouper, and I got a little one, nothing special, but we caught a lot of fucking puppy sharks is what he was calling them, and they were like I don't know what kind of sharks they were, but they were, the majority of them were like 2-3 feet long and like 50 to 100 pounds. Nothing huge, but goddamn, those things fought. One of them almost pulled me off the side of the boat, and when I figured it out, it ended up being okay, that Fish Casual 440 is bad fucking ass, dude. That's the best thing out of it. I don't care if that's the best one, I don't know, but that's fucking sick. That's a badass net. Oh, okay. So, anyways, what was I saying? God damn it, I was going somewhere. I don't remember what it was. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I was talking about the biggest fish that I've caught in my days. That shark. Caught a little grouper that was nothing special. I caught... What else did I catch? We caught these things called red snappers. Or red eye, excuse me. Red eye. We caught these things called grunts, is what he called them. I think they were called GTs or something like that, and they literally grunted like a pig. They were either GTs or Jacks or something like that. I can't think of the name at all. I know it wasn't a GT, but that's what's coming to my head right now. And these things grunted like pigs when you pull them onto the boat. It was nuts. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like that before. So yeah, we're gonna we're gonna keep it. We'll keep going how we're going. I'm going to fish for a little bit. Go for it, sir. I will talk to you in the future. I'm assuming that you're watching this on the PlayStation or something. Man, let's see if we can get this jig going. They're not really liking that, they were liking the popper a little bit. We just caught a fish at like 15 feet. We just caught a 4.5 pound trophy bass at 16, 15 feet. Don't you ever stop reeling that bitch in. Don't you ever give up on that cast, because god damn, you don't know what's hiding around that corner. I've caught 8 pounders 20 feet out. I was going to say, yeah, if you weren't watching on your PS4, then you could just kind of, like, you could play and watch, and we could talk about whatever you wanted to talk about and get your shit going. I leveled up for the first time in a long time. I just had another nibble, but my first map, at Lone Star Lake in Texas, my favorite thing to do for money and everything was to use just a gold spoon. I think it was a 1/4 ounce gold spoon. And you could catch a lot of, spotted bass? I don't think it was striped bass. I'm pretty sure it was spotted. I think it was spotted bass. You catch quite a bit of those fishing with that spoon. So yeah, we took care of it. We got it done, and it actually worked out like pretty okay. I used to catch a lot of those bass there. I'm kind of thinking about going back and going for like a fat catfish or something, because the biggest ones ever, or like the biggest fish there, I think, is the last I saw at least was a 3.5 pound bass there. What level are you? I'm a level 33. Does it have to be a certain type of spoon? No, or yes, a casting spoon. At least for me. The gold casting spoon was my most efficient thing for fishing those bass. But it's also very different now because the whole physics engine changed. Like, I used to do a stop and go with that stuff, and it's different now, man. There's a lot of stuff that's changed. Like, all the techniques, all the retrieves are different, and if you like the mechanics or the physics, the mechanics, it's different. Like, the reel is in real time now, so when you cast it out and that reel drops, it drops right away. It's not like in sections like it used to be. And yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm gonna take this shot and throw this chaw back in, and we can keep going with what we're going with. We got a couple people in here doing what they're doing. Nothing super special, obviously. We're chilling here, we're talking, we're drinking. This is what we do when we do our streams. We talk to people, we fucking get our shit done. I'm also thinking about doing some streams, some videos where I do some team rebuilds. Now, I don't know what you guys give a shit about. I know that I like basketball and football, so I could do something like that. Football would be a lot more difficult. Basketball I could totally do because I understand the system a lot more. It's weird. I like football a lot, more than basketball for sure. Go Eagles, by the way. They're in the Super Bowl this fucking weekend. Let's go. Go Eagles. And I hate the Patriots with a fucking passion. I feel like if you're not from Boston, if you're not from the East Coast, the Northeast Coast, you do not like the Patriots. You either love them or you hate them. And I fucking hate them. Big reason why? This is going to sound ridiculous to a lot of you guys because you don't know me and what I'm about. I'm an Eagles fan and I'm a Seahawks fan. It sounds stupid, but fucking I hunt and fish only. That's not all I do, but I fuck both of them. I love we got a mountain mouse Spokane. Go on the backside of that and hunt for some shit. Oh, good times. Actually, one thing I want to do this year, I want to go somewhere where we can hunt and fish. And I want to do like a 1 week, like live off the land thing, kind of, where we only eat what we catch and kill. And we only drink what we get. So, like, we got to boil water. We got to fucking, you know what I mean? We got to do all that shit. No other sports. No, no, basketball and football are definitely my two main sports. My dad is a baseball fanatic, so I've been pretty much raised into baseball. I like baseball a lot. Hockey, my dad is a huge hockey fan, so I was kind of brought into hockey. Pretty much all the four major sports, hockey, baseball, basketball, football, I'm all about. Soccer, I've started to get into because my college roommate was that's what he did. He was a soccer fan. Borussia Dortmund and fucking FC Bayern Munich were his favorite fucking fish ever. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just looked down and I saw that and I said fish. They were his favorite soccer teams ever. I just looked down and saw this dude caught an 11-pound bass. He has caught 3 or 4 unique largemouths since this fucking stream has started. I don't know what he's using. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah. What do I do if any of the golden spoons are too light for my rod? Man. Did you sell your older ones? Do you still have them available? Because if you have them available still, switch it over and use it. If you don't, I'm not 100% sure what to tell you. Because yeah, it's different. That's why I always have, if we pull up this inventory, oh, excuse me, get rid of that. Oh, I've got this, so this is relatively lightweight. It's a 1/3 ounce to 1 ounce, so I could throw a lot on there. This one, 1/6 to 5/8. As you can see on here already, actually, I have my golden spoon on there. So yeah, that's it. This feather light I haven't used in fucking ages. I just have a spinner on there because this is definitely my go-to setup right here, which isn't anything special at get bigger bait. That works. Is the elemental a like a bait caster or like a not a bait caster, like a bobber? Are you casting with a bobber with that, or are you casting with lures? I don't have a ton of trophies, but I got a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Nothing special at all, but we got some fish. We got some fish in the shit. Lures, I guess so. If you're trying to put the gold spoon on, I would just always like. Did you sell your original shit? Do you only have one rod and reel left, or like what? Where are you sitting at financially and equipment wise? A half to 1 5/8, not if it's a 1/4 ounce. If it's a 1/4 ounce, it could be too short. Now that being said, it's not gonna necessarily make it unusable. You're just not gonna be able to cast it that far. So if you're at a spot like this, if you're and like we can do, I'll do an example. So this one is a 1/2 ounce to 1 1/2 ounce. So we'll go over here. we'll throw on. We gotta throw on something small. I'm going to chill here because this is cool. Cool things, Andrew. Cool shit. Alright, so let's find something smaller. Something less than half an ounce. Just to throw it. I don't think I have a whole lot that'll fit that, honestly. I don't know if I have anything. These half ounces are cool. Quarter ounce narrow spoon. So, right, see, terminal tackle is too light for the rod. Cast will be short. So there we go. It's on. So you can cast it still. Like I said, here we go. We've got our... Whoa. Let's grab this far caster. We've got a narrow spoon on here. So as you can see, we can still cast it. We still got a decent cast out there. Not that far, though. There you go. So 108 feet still. That's what I'm saying. You can still cast it. It's a quarter ounce narrow spoon, so it's nothing special at all. You know what I'm saying? I was just casting that just to like show you like you could do other things. You can do it. It's not necessary. Like I think I could go here with a gold spoon right now and I could fucking take care of what I need to take care of. Just because of that. Like this gold spoon right here. Oh, excuse me, this one right here. Oh, it's a 1/3 ounce. So not terrible. Alright, what I'm looking for in a reel. What makes a reel better than another reel? It's not necessarily about what makes one better or worse. It's all about what you're fishing for, man. It's all about what you're fishing. Like this one. It's probably not going to show it actually though. Think about it. It's got the counselor. Oh, it does show it. Okay, so this is my like heavy duty reel. So the recovery, 31.5 inches. From what I know, that means that every time you turn the reel, one full cycle, it's going to pull the line in 31.5 inches. The max drag is like the max line you can put on it. So like if you're like, you want everything to be similar. So you see how my line weight is 6.5 to 17.5? My max drag is 21. So that the heaviest line that this pole could withstand is 17.5. So realistically, probably 16. The reel, 21 pound max drag. So this line, you can't have too much. Match out the rod of the reel. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Like the one of them I have set up perfectly. This one, really good example. 5.5 to 13 pounds on the reel, or the rod, and 11 pound max drag on the reel. So you want to go with like 10 pound line on this, which I'm pretty sure is what I have. I have that .008 braid. .008 is 10 pounds. There we go. We're sitting there. We're sitting pretty. I gotta go piss real quick. I'll be right back. kiddo. Hey, baby. You're from the coot. Okay. So I have a rod with the line weight. What is BL? A rod with a line weight of 9 to 24 BL. Yes, don't overdo anything. I always start it with the reel, and then I go to the rod, and then I go to the line. So this one it's 11 pound max drag. So I know for a fact already. So your rod is 9 to 24 pounds. LB. Oh, it's BL, LB. Okay, I get it. So 9 to 24 pounds. So for the reel, it totally depends, man. You can, anything underneath that threshold, you can use. So 9 to 24, you could use a 24 pound one with 24 pound line, technically. But you know what I'm getting at? Like, you can't go over it. Like, I've tried to rig up certain ones that don't work. Right now in real life, I went into a real big braided line kick. I just thought the braided line was the only way to go, and that was it. It's not 20 pound line because the only thing over that is 35. So you have a rod. So you do have a rod. The line weight, the lure weight, or the line weight? The lure weight actually doesn't matter. If the line weight is 9 to 24, then you are super totally good on 20 pound line. The only thing is you have to make sure that your reel is, your max drag is 20 pounds or less. This one's kind of a, kind of a good example. So as you can see, I don't even have the line on here anymore that I have on this bowl. It is this fluorocarbon line. Nothing special. I'm guaranteed it's probably 6 pound or 4 pound line. So yeah, that's that. 20 pound line because the only thing over that. No, that's good. You want your line perfect. There you go. That's what Andrew just said. That's absolutely perfect. You want your max drag to be higher than the line that you're using. Otherwise, it will break. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep this going. This gold spoon. The rod and reel. My reel is 22 pound. Line is 20 pound. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be totally fine. So like this, is it kind of set up like, let me get it there. So like this, my line is 10 pound on this one. Because it's as you can see at the bottom, it's a .008 braid, which is 10 pound braid right here. And I've got 11 pound max drag and 13 pound max line. It won't be a big issue at all. Should be good to go. You should be totally fine right now. We've got this jig with a 4/0 hook and a crawl. We're gonna not do this. We're gonna keep fishing with this this popper. We're gonna keep fishing. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not that late, which is super cool. I like that. Now, as you can see, my drag's turned down. My reel speed's turned down. Oh my god, and a fish hit it right away. Nothing special. Now, if you're actually fishing, you want to pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Oh, it just pulled a little bit of drag. Nothing has pulled that much, any drag. So this is either a badass fish or I'm getting fooled here. Because he pulled drag for a second, and I have not had a fish pull drag. Hasn't come up yet. It's probably a drum. I'm excited, guys. This could actually be a really good fish. This could be a nice fish. Let's see what we got over here. Come up. Come up. It's a largemouth. I don't think it's as special as we thought it was. It might be. It looks like a nice fish. Looks like a really nice fish. Fuck. Not at all. I mean, it's a good fish. In real life, I'd be hype as fuck about that fish, but that thing pulled drag on us. Thanks for all the help. I used to know all this, but after I took a while off, I'm basically a noob again. I feel you, sir. Hey, it's not about that, man. If you're a fisherman in real life, then you know all this shit to heart. Like, that's what I do. This is what I do. I love fishing. I fucking love fishing. I want to learn how to use soft plastic swim baits more efficiently because those are my favorite things to cast. Keep this thing up. Look at the graphics. Look at the fucking thing going back and forth on the spool. It's sick, dude. I like it. I like this game a lot. Little guy, but we got a guy regardless. So we're gonna hop over to this Argo. 6'3". It's a bass. It's a bass setup I have, but it's got a jig head on it. So we got this craw. We got tubes. We got shads. We got grubs. We got worms, and we got a couple. We got a nymphy. I'm going to keep this craw on. We're going to toss him out there one time. We're going to see how this works. We'll turn the drag up one spot. We're going to drag it along the bottom with a couple pops. So it looks like this is how you twitch now. So this is new. They changed it. Got unique peacock today. That's cool, I guess. I mean... So this is twitching. So we're going to let it keep twitching then. We're going to see what happens. They might bite the crawl. They might not. In real life, they would probably bite the living fuck out of this. But we'll see. I don't know. I got 0 bites on that, so we're just going to get it reeled up real quick. And we're going to throw a worm on it. We got a purple worm. We're going to try the purple. Because a lot of times, at least in real life, weird shit works. Like, I remember one time I was with my buddy, and we were at a lake, and nothing was working at all. We were out on the canoe, and it was just nothing was working. So we were like, we gotta figure something out. And so we wacky rigged like 2 or 3 inch pink plastic worm. And it fucking killed it. We caught some monsters on that thing. He caught a pike on it, which was fucking weird to me. I didn't understand it at all. This dude is catching whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not catching anything on these worms. I'm not catching anything on these fucking, I'm not catching anything on anything, man. I'm not having a good day. Got unique peacock today. He's just like letting everybody know. I got a unique one, just so you know. Just so you know. Any good ones yourself? Oh, yes. No. No. I'm just going to say no. No. I'm going back to walleye farming after this to level 30. Why? Are you going for XP or are you going for money? After this to level 30? What? Are you kidding me? Is it that much better? Really? All right, they're not digging the popper. All right, if I don't get okay, we'll keep it going then. Get a 5.5 pounder. I'll take that real quick. Go walleye. Do they pay high XP or cash? Question mark. Let's send it to them. Walleye. Do they pay high cash or XP? Why am I doing this? I'm just going to send it real short so I don't have to worry about it. Take it in. I heard silver spoons were good for different weather and times, etc. Is that true or significant? Yes, it is. Yes, it totally is. As far as I've experienced. Andrew, if you wanna have some input, in my opinion, yes, gold is better all around for me. I usually catch more fish with the gold. In real life, this is the best one to level up. This is the best one to level up. Yes, sir. They're very easy. And we're going to throw out these crankbaits real quick, see what happens. Bottom speed. We're just going to reel it in. Now, this reel has a really fast retrieve. XP is probably better. The XP is probably a lot better. Just like with a pike, the XP is way better. If you're trying to level up like crazy. But, oh, that was a little late. I don't think it's a great fish. It's going to be something decent just because I was hauling it. Yeah, 3-2. I'll take that. We've got a fucking, yeah. We've got a crankbait. So we're going to keep reeling it in. We're going to keep seeing what happens. I've caught 9 walleye in a row before. So have I. Would they have any significance? This guy. Dude, shit. I mean, if you're fucking fishing for if you're fucking fishing for just money, if you're just trying to get a bunch of cash real quick, just get like a day or two of premium and fucking send it and just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Because it's worth it. I'm gonna go to a walker. I've been doing these poppers. I'm gonna try a walker now. I'm gonna try this one. CIA, we kind of started talking. In real life, the silver colors, they're better because when it's sunnier out because they reflect light more. One thing that I read, I don't know if it affects the game at all. I don't know if it affects anything, honestly, because I read it, so I don't know if it's true or not. But I read that fish, the first color that they recognize and identify is red. So I like to throw crankbaits that have, or not crankbaits, but like jerk baits or little floating baits that have different, they have different colors on them. So this guy just knows what he's doing. So the walker's not working. Holy fuck. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw this popper back on. What the fuck on a frog got gar? He got a fucking gar on a frog, top water. Sounds about right. Alright, there we go. We got a fish on the popper. not monstrous, but it's not jumping. Nope, it just jumped right there. I should have lost that fish. A 3-pounder, nothing special, obviously. But we're gonna send it. We're gonna keep sending it and see what happens. Just gonna reel it in steady. He blew that shit up. It's an easy catch. There we go. We got a fish on. All right, nothing special, but we got a decent fish over here. At this popper, we got a little bit of line snag. That's okay. Something just blew it up. Guys, I'm about to hop off of this. Get maybe a cast or two in. There we go. We're going to end it on this fish. Just because. Yeah. I got to do a couple other things. 3-3. All right, guys. We're going to end it on that. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow or something.